Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Henry. Today, I'll be teaching algebra. Introduction to algebra. What is algebra? Algebra is a part of mathematics that is represented by letters or symbols in a formula or an equation. For example, you have something like this: 2x plus 5 equals to 10. The main aim of this equation is for you to look for the value of x. The x there is unknown, such that if you are looking for the value of x, what you have to do, you see the 5, there is no x attached to the 5. The 10, there is no x attached to the 10. What is the difference between all these values? Is this 2x is non-identical to this. All you need to do is to take the value that is identical to the same place and also take the other value that is unidentical to one place. So all you need to do is you have 2x plus 5 equals to 10. Now the 2x remain. You have equals to. In mathematics, there are bases. I'm going to introduce something you need to know. Basis in mathematics, basic sign and manipulations. If a value is crossing equal to sign, automatically here this value 5 is positive. You see plus 5. The sign before the value is positive sign. Now if it's crossing equal to sign, it becomes negative, such that we have 2x, the 10 remains, such that the equals to is before the 10, meaning 10 is not moving, 10 is static. What is changing here is the plus 5 is changing. Mind you, don't ignore the sign. You have to remember the sign before the number. You have 10 minus 5, such that you have 2x equals to 10 minus 5 gives you 5. Then you are looking for the value of x, not 2x. Because we are looking for the value of x, what we do is you look for what value is attached to x. The value that is attached to x is 2, such that you have to divide both sides by 2 for we to have the value of x, which is divide this side by 2, divide this side by 2. Automatically, x will be equals to 5 over 2. Now, let me recall our memory to manipulations of sign. For example, if we have a number that is crossing equals to sign, which is, for example, we have minus 3 plus 2x equals to 10 minus 4x. If we have something like this, what we need to do is to collect like terms. We collect the value of 2 and x, that the value that contains x will take it to one side, while also the value that doesn't contain x will take it to the other side. That is called collecting of like terms. Now there is minus 3 here and there is 10 here. Now you can either take this minus 3 over there or you bring 10. Now what are we going to do? Okay, let's bring 10 over here, or because the minus 3 is negative here, let's decide to take it over there. Now we have plus 2x is not changing, which is 2x plus 2x and 2x is the same thing. 2x, 4x is negative here. This is minus 4x. Minus 4x is crossing equals to sign. We have what? Plus 4x equals to 10 is there already, meaning we are going to bring this minus 3. Remember, don't ignore the sign that is before the value. We are bringing this 3 minus 3 to this 10 because the aim is to collect like terms. 10 plus 3. Now let's do a check. You see, plus 3 is changing because it's minus 3. Why? Here at this place, it was before the equals to, but now we have it after the equals to. So because minus 3 is changing, it will turn to plus 3. So this is algebra, all about algebra. Now this is just a simple linear equation. As we move further, we talked about simultaneous equation, we talked about quadratic equation, and we talked about polynomial. But for the purpose of this class, we are going to be discussing about linear equation and simultaneous equation. We have a question here. Find the value of the unknown from the diagram below. Now this is an example of, this is a diagram representation of how algebra is being displayed. This is algebra such that symbols are used to represent numbers. Now, we have this kind of question. The main aim is to look for this value. Now, in this kind of condition, first and foremost, all you need to do is to note that this one, you have to label each of the equation. You label this equation 1, you label this equation 2, you label this equation 3, and you also label what? Equation 4. Such that we have 4 equations. Now, by analyzing, you see, this is a man, a man, a man. Let's use, for example, let's use M to represent a man. This is a man. Let N equals to man. Then this is football. Then let F represent football. F, football. Also, this is chair. Then let's use C to represent chair. We don't know the main purpose of this is for us to look for this value, but we need to also, for we to get this value, we also need to know what is the value of H, what is the value of what is the value of chair, what is the value of the man, and what is the value of the football, before we can be able to get the value here. This is what algebra is all about, using symbols to represent numbers. You understand? So by doing this, all we need to do is to label this equation, equation 1, equation 2, equation 3, and equation 4. We have something like this. M represents man, F represents football, C represents chair. Now, let's say from equation 1, of course, if we have 3m is equal to 10, what are we looking for? We are looking for the m, which is the man, the number that represents this m. That is what we are looking for. That is the essence of algebra. Algebra is an expression whereby symbols are represent unknown. They use symbols to represent unknown. The main aim for that unknown is to find the value of the unknown. So if we have these, then we now have, if we are looking for m, we divide both sides by 3. Because we are looking for m. What is attached to m? If we are looking for m, what is attached to m is 3. You divide both sides by 3. You divide both sides by 3. When 3 divide this, we have m. M is standing on its own. Then we have this 10. Then m is equals to 10. But we are not ending there. Let's look for the football. Then from the football, if we are analyzing for that of the football, we already know this is an equation here. We already know the value of man, but we don't know the value of the football. So it would be nice for us to also compare also from equation 2. From equation 2, the man is there. We already know the man, which is 10. This is 2 ball, 2 football, F to represent football, plus also 2 football, equals to 18. Of course, we have to collect like terms. 2 plus 2 is 4. So 4 football plus 10 here, we already know the value, equals to 18. What is the unknown here? This is F. The football is unknown. We don't know the value of the football. But definitely we can collect like things. This will stand on its own. Then this 18 is already here. We have to bring this over there such that the 4f will stand on its own. We have 4f equals to 18 minus 10. The only value that is changing here is 10. Remember, I tell you in basic mathematics, when a particular number is crossing equal to sign, it's changing its value, the sign of the value, not the value, changing the sign of the value. Of course, 10 is positive here. Assuming it was minus 10, when it's crossing, it will turn to positive 10. But here it's already positive 10. When it's crossing, it will turn to negative 10. So we have 4f equals to 8. Of course, we can look for f because 4 is attached to it. Then we divide both sides by what? 4. Divide this side by 4, then divide this side by 4. Then f is equals to 2. We have gotten the man and we have gotten the football. The value that is remaining is the chair. So if we are looking for the chair, of course, we can also compare this equation 3 because the football, we already know what is the value of the football, but we don't know what is the value of chair. So definitely we can compare equation 3 from equation 3. From equation 3. From equation 3. We have what? Football here. This is 2 football. Minus, this is 2 chair. Equals to 2. We already know the value of football. The value of football here is 2. So we substitute the value of football there. It will be 2 into 2 minus 2 chair equals to 2. Of course, we don't know the value of chair yet. That is the essence of we comparing this equation 3 so that we can be able to arrive at a value for equation for chair. Now, if you have a number outside of brackets, what it means is multiplication. In mathematics, that is what it means. If you have a value outside the bracket, it means you are to multiply the value. So 2 multiplied by 2, we have 4 minus, we already have 2c there, equals to 2. Now we should collect like terms. Now, these 2 and these 4, they are like terms. This minus 2 is just standing on its own. Of course, we can be able to take this one over there such that it will be standing on its own. While we bring this one over here to join the value, we are collecting like terms now. So it will be 4, this positive 2 crossing it will come to minus 2 equals to, this is negative minus 2c. This minus 2c is negative here. The coefficient of 2 here is minus. There's a minus, the coefficient of c here is minus 2. So there's a negative sign here. So because it's crossing equal to sign, it will turn to 2c. Now, 4 minus 2, we have 2 equals to 2c. Definitely, we are looking for c, not 2c. So we divide both sides by 2. Divide this side by 2. Divide this side by 2. So c is equal to 1. So at the end of the day, we've been able to get the man. The man is equal to what? 10. We've gotten the man. The football. Football is 2. Then the chair is 1. Now, because we've gotten this, we now look for the main question. The main question is to look for this value, this unknown. This is the question mark, this is equation 4. We have to look for what is this value. So all we need to do is to substitute those values we've gotten into that main equation that we are looking for. So let's do that. Let's substitute. This is the equation chair plus man multiplied by football equals to unknown. So let's substitute. What is the chair? Chair is 1. 1 plus man. Man is 10. times football is 2. So in this case, we shouldn't forget to use a particular universal law, which is Bodman's. Bodman's, B is the brackets, O is of, division, M is multiplication, A is addition, X is subtraction. Now, we use this law to get this answer because we don't want to make mistake in case of examination condition. We don't want to make huge mistake. So 1 plus. In Bodman's, what comes between plus and multiplication is multiplication, meaning addition come last. So we have to multiply first. That is the law. So it will be 1 plus 10 multiplied by 2 is 20. 1 plus 20 is equal to 21. So the last equation, the unknown, is 21.
Hello, my name is Henry Nosamoyi. I'm a tutor at Mega Study Nigeria. The aim and purpose for this is to provide quality online tutor for you guys. Please, I would like you guys to subscribe, share. Thank you very much.